Just waiting for people to get the notification and come in. Hey, Whistle Down. Let me know if you can hear me, if the sound is okay. I have my headphones in, so I don't know for sure, but sounds perfect. Good. Okay, so this won't be too long because I'm on the iPhone and it kicks me off YouTube every 5 minutes. So I just saw Ryan Finds Truth posted that Twyla from Midwest Equusearch left a comment underneath Crime Lines and Lies Brooks' video saying that she's the coordinator for Midwest Equusearch, and whoever the hell this Jonathan person is not with Texas Equusearch, not with Midwest Equusearch. They aren't on the ground. They are not searching for Summer. None of these things are happening. So I see the name Twyla. I go and listen first because I hadn't even heard this. Brooks is live on 5 days ago. Ernie Shell's up there. And then this guy named Jonathan. It says Jonathan Texas Equusearch. He jumps up. His camera's not on. And he says that Tim Miller from Texas Equusearch, when he was there, he recorded Dawn and Candace. And he, Jonathan, heard it. Like he was on boots on the ground there. And I'm thinking to myself, no, Tim has never been there. That's a fucking lie. So he's also saying things like, something about, they've got to understand what we're doing out here and how hard this is, and something about funds, right? Something bullshit about funds or whatever, donating. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is trash. I'm putting it together with what Ryan posted, and I'm like, okay, this is garbage. So I go to the comments, I see Twyla's comment, I click Twyla's comment, it takes me to her channel, and it's like a bare channel, it just has a playlist on it. So then I go search for Midwest Equusearch's phone number, call them, leave a voicemail, and she just called me back. Okay? She called me back and she said, absolutely not. Yes, that was Twyla. That is Twyla's comment on the YouTube, that Crime Lines and Lies Brooks. That is Twyla's comment. And this guy, Jonathan, is a fraud. Whoever that is bullshitting. He's lying. So there is no, and that's so fucked up to do. First of all, though, why aren't you checking before letting that kind of shit on your panel? Because you could see in the chat, some people believed it, some people didn't, but now it has a ton of views. It's just frustrating. It's 5 years, and this guy made up just straight out lies that Tim Miller was there, that, and a lot of people would know Tim's name. Like they'd know, oh, Tim Miller from Equusearch. So now people who don't know Summer's case very well are probably thinking, oh, that's wonderful. Like Tim Miller's out there searching. And this guy's saying, we have boots on the ground. No, you don't. There is no active boots on the ground search by Equusearch for Summer Wells. There just isn't. Like, you're a liar, clearly. But who put him up to that? How did he get on that panel? How did he know Crime Lines and Lies Brooks was live? Like, where did all that come from? That's what I would like to know. Shit. fucking people, man. It is going to do more harm. And Gavel, it was on Brooke's panel 5 days ago. Ernie and Brooks are up there. Other people come up and jump down, whatever. Then a guy with the name on the screen of Jonathan Texas Equusearch comes up and he just starts talking like as if he was expected to be there. I think if it was me and I see fucking Jonathan Texas Equusearch in my backstage, I'm going to want to verify. I'm going to want to know, who are you? Show me something proving you're with Texas Equusearch before I let you speak on Summer Wells. But anyway, he just starts talking and says that Tim Miller was there down when the search was happening, which clearly he was not. That Tim Miller recorded Dawn and Candace, recorded them, by the way, and he was there, this Jonathan dude, and he was listening. You know, he was boots on the ground. And Brooks was like, well, I know Dave Rader and his guys led a search down here. And he's like, yeah, Tim's with Midwest. And she's like, oh, I thought it was Southeast or something. I can't keep up. By that point, I wanted to throw his fucking phone, my phone. Like, I can't with you people. I literally can't. So the way he presented it was like, oh, we need to, like, I should play it for you guys. It's so frustrating. So I went to Facebook. I went to Midwest Equusearch. I looked up the phone number. I think the lady's name's Darlene. Anyway, it's a 513 number. I called. I left a detailed voice message saying, here's what's going on. I do not know if that was really Twyla, who left a comment clarifying that this Jonathan guy's a fraud. But I would like to be able to clear it up. We have another creator named Ryan who has posted Twyla's comments too. But I can't tell by the channel if that's actually her. Can you confirm? Here's my phone number. She called me right back. She said, I talked to Twyla just now. She said, yes, that is her under Brooke's video. We don't know who this Jonathan is. It's very upsetting to see him trying to lie and get funds. She said, he mentioned funds. He also mentioned Tim Miller. She said, I don't know what he's talking about or why he's doing something like that, but we have nobody at all in the field whatsoever for Summer Wells right now. She said, I mean, it's unfortunate, but we just don't. And I'm like, I want to literally smack the fuck out of everybody right now. And I kind of said to her, I'm sorry for bothering you. YouTube is still talking about Summer Wells, which is great, but a lot of it is just bullshit and trash. And she said, yeah, I mean, we went and we did hear what he had to say. And she said, it is very upsetting. I'm like, it is. People should not be out here misrepresenting Equusearch because, fuck, they do great work. You don't want that to be happening. Sally, I know. I mean, I guess after all these years on here, none of us should be shocked about any of this, right? We should be like, oh, well, it was these assholes, so it's whatever. But you still do get shocked. You get shocked that, one, after all this time, nobody's verifying shit when it comes to a missing child's case. You just let any jackass up there to misrepresent who they are. Two, you don't even act like you're not asking for credentials. You're not, I mean, nothing. There's nothing. Three, when he is talking about funds, he should have been cut off right then because Midwest or Texas, neither of them would ever do that. That would not happen. They don't just find out about random ass panels out of nowhere and jump up there. Like, in what world would you ever see that happen? Where any of the Equusearch team just jumps up on a panel, like, where, when, how? Never, never. And then to put Tim Miller in it And the guy says, Jonathan, this fake fucking guy, he's like, well, with Tim's illnesses right now, I'm sure he won't be out there, but we've got boots on the ground. You motherfucker. You don't have shit on the ground, is what you don't have. Like, oh, saying he interviewed Dawn and Candace and recorded it. Yeah, okay. Because he always does that too. No, there are no limits. No limits. She called him up there by name. Get the fuck out of here. See, I just clicked it and fast forwarded it until I could see that a person named Jonathan, hey Scott, jumped up there. Like, that's all I did. I didn't even go through the whole live. Like, now my head hurts. I hate these people. I truly do. Why are you fucking it? This is a child's case. Why are you fucking around with it? Like, at what point does this end and stop? When? Never. It just doesn't. And then they're talking about that whole grave thing, and I'm just like, oh my God, I can't even listen to this part. I can't even listen to this. It's so frustrating. I know, Sammy, but I have a lot of respect for Equusearch, and I knew for a fact Tim Miller's never been out there. It never happened. Oh, good, Michelle, I'm glad. Uh, oh, Chica, it's true. They don't care about victims. And it's like we knew this, like we saw it happen in other cases. And then Summer comes along, and you're thinking that's just this tiny, cutest little peanut girl, and people wouldn't dare. They wouldn't fucking dare. And of course they did. Of course they did. And 5 years later, and they still haven't stopped. Oh, yeah, it'll never ever stop, Gavel. And it's like, how? How can you sleep at night? Who are you people? Do you think Summer's like a character from a fucking book? Is that what you think? Do you think she's a TV show? Any of these kids, any of these cases, adult cases, kids cases, they treat them like it is a thing they're seeing on TV, not a real person. I don't understand it. It's so fucking sickening. And for this guy to just jump up there, like, oh yeah, hi. What? My God, I was pissed. As soon as I saw Ryan's post, I'm like, oh my God. I said, I'm going to call these people right now. I don't even care. I'm calling them right now and asking, like, what happened? Is this real? Like, I can't. I get it with Ernie. Like, I get that whole thing too. What makes me frustrated is people misrepresenting like a place like Texas Equusearch or Midwest Equusearch. Like, what the hell? What? And making people believe they're boots on the ground. You're not boots on anything. You fucking liars. They are sick. They're sick and they play games, and it's constantly. Now you can talk to Andy and talk to Jody and talk to your mother's asshole for all I care. Like, at this point, what do you think that you're going to get that other people haven't gotten? That TBI, FBI, police, Hawkins County, whoever, Pruitt, that they haven't gotten? Like, who do you think you people are? Oh, God. Poor Summer, man. Seriously, poor Summer. All of this shit. And it never ends. It's 5 years. And Brooke says, we're going to declare something right now that's unfortunate that she's no longer with us. How about you shut the fuck up? How about that? Ugh. How do you know that she's no longer with us? You don't know, so you can shut up because you don't know. Yeah, that's what she said. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm beside myself at this point. Like, why? Why are you even saying words? Hey, Joneson, I just can't deal with these people. Hey, Maj. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm going to let you guys hear it because it infuriated me. Truly. Like, I was so pissed off. I'm still pissed off. No, Callie, you can stay outside for a minute, Mama. Do I have my glasses on my head? No, I don't. 7, why are you going in her cage? How about you don't? You little shithead. What did I do with my glasses? I never know. Did I go to my office again? I don't think I did. I'm old. My brain doesn't work well. Maybe I did. Oh, they're in my bedroom. That's where they are. You just hold right on here so you can hear it your damn self. Okay? Left my door open. Ooh, did the cat get in here, that little bastard? Better not. Loud kitty. No, I guess not. He's not in here. I just played on my other phone. Hold on, I'm getting 9 million friggin' notifications as soon as I turn this damn phone on. Mode, do not disturb. Thank you. Crime Lines and Live.
Like I said, I agree 1,000.
Someone says, how did you die?
Hold on.
About time. U.S. Marshals arrested Andrew Tate and his brother. Okay.
Hold on.
Been going on forever and a day.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She's a busy girl.
Oh, yeah. So notice when she came up on my panel, and she was like, she was all over, she was out of hell anyways, but she was like, I need to speak with you on something. Word to the grapevine is you was in Van Hill. Went with me about Don Wells and Candace. And then I went over and I showed Candace's little Dollar General store and her have the GPS. She can think whatever the hell she wants. But when you say, I'm just like, and say with you, you got to keep on moving forward. And that's a fucking lie. That is true. No.
Any damn thing. Can I answer? What?
Oh my God, who even are you, lady?
In 40 and easy. But it's going to be a process. And the process is going to be,
About Tennessee. Okay. It is a major, major deal. That's why a lot of
if we're allowed to do it publicly, I'm saying there'll be 300 or 400 people there. There'll be,
this is my channel, and I don't want a bunch of people over talking each other. You ask a question, someone answers. But when someone is getting upset, it's time to take a deep breath and go somewhere else. Where is Jonathan? Can someone page Jonathan and bring him up?
Oh.
Jonathan volunteers for Equusearch. All right, we got someone knocking up the door.
Jonathan volunteers for Equusearch. So clearly, Bubba was right. You just believed that. You just believed it and brought him up there without verifying shit.
We have a lot of questions about this.
Oh, yeah, we do. No, nope, not you. Sorry, lady.
Cheers with Texas Equus.
Okay, I hate that sound.
Hi, Jonathan. Now, Jonathan volunteers for Equusearch. He
Oh.
knows Tim Miller. He knows Dave Radar and all of them.
I'm going to lose my mind.
See if there's anything he can do to help you.
Ernie, you said you're getting permits, right? Hey,
yeah,
with Tim Miller and all the volunteers with Texas Equusearch, man, you know how we went to Tennessee and searched for summer and other cases. Hey, we'll definitely help you out.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Let me get
Thank
my
you so
charger.
much.
Hold on.
Oh, you're welcome, man. Because
Hold on.
you know, the, the of course I went there to see the community. They, to see the community, to see the community come out there, and just with us being volunteers, Ernie, the community just needs to support us.
Mm.
And yeah, what they do, they do. And here's the thing. I was a former fugitive recovery agent. We had a thing called the Fugitive Recovery Network, and even with that, like say bounty hunters, we would be looking for criminals.
God.
We'd be looking for fugitives in California.
I feel
Of
crazy.
course, we'd be in Tennessee, and we couldn't reach out to California exactly to get things done. So what we could do is we call what's called spot checks. We would hit up another agency over there, another bounty hunter, because we had the Future Recovery Network, and we would say, hey, bro, who's on and so-and-so? And then within a couple of minutes, somebody would say, hey, I'm here. Well, what about San Diego? What about San Francisco? Okay, good deal. So can you check this? Can you run by this address and check this? We would send the files, the information, the warrant, everything from there. And then
I'm just fast forwarding till this guy talks.
And then they can extradite from state to state to state, so they get to us, and it saves so much manpower. So think about this. So if you can catch fugitives that don't want to be caught like that, what can you do with missing children who would love to be found? Think about that.
Well, Ernie, if you and Tim Miller had sat down with Don Wells.
I mean, I don't have to think about it because it's a proven fact. FBI, CIA, Department of Homeland Security, basically every major law enforcement agency in this country says missing children, truly missing children, are very hard to find. They're easy to hide. They're easy to cover up. They're hard to find. You got to have someone that is real quick from the get and a really good investigator.
The fuck's that sound? Sorry, there's a sound in my house. Hold on.
Go ahead, Jonathan. Hopefully he can use you.
No, you're good, Brooks. Ernie, and when Tim Miller sits down with the parents, right, and talks to them, just standing by him, listening to Don speaking. Tim kind of knows where Summer is, man. And if you need,
I will fucking kill you people. Do you understand? None of this is a joke. Do you see her? Can you see her right there? This is not a joke. Now, Tim Miller sat down with Don Wells and he knows where Summer is. Something is severely wrong with whoever set this up, whoever did this.
if you whatever you need, we'll bring it with us, man.
Well, yeah, you piece of shit.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But again, I need to talk with you guys offline in private.
Oh, yeah?
If Brooks, if you could give me their information or a way we could reach out, and even we have to meet up or whatever, I would even cover all the meetups, all that, whatever we need to do, however way we need to bring this little girl home.
Really?
Whatever we need to do, whatever we need to search, I'm all for it.
Oh my God, my head.
Okay, I mean, we're not going to say anything that can't be disclosed right now. So, I mean, do you think, Jonathan with Texas Equusearch can help you?
Oh, 100%.
How about there is no Jonathan with Texas Equusearch? How about you did your due diligence before you did all of this?
100%. Here's the thing. Since I brought this out, there have been so many people.
Tim knows where Summer is? What the hell?
And saying, hey,
what? Tim knows?
We know about the area.
That's what he
said.
Know
what's going on. I mean, I've got people that go by that graveyard even now. I got a guy.
Yeah, it sounded like it, Gavin.
From there, and he literally just drives by the graveyard just to make sure so nothing's ever going. Nobody's there, and pretty much it's vacant.
Okay, but
yeah,
I mean,
this is on top of it too.
Focused on
it's so frustrating. I don't know if you've been in here since the beginning. I called Midwest Equusearch, and also Twyla commented under here So, okay. Ryan Finds Truth posted the other comment, this one right here. I am the search and drone coordinator for Equusearch. We do not have boots on the ground for summer. Whoever this Jonathan guy is being so dishonest. This is not part of our team. So the other one, beware, beware, beware. I am the search and drone coordinator for Equusearch. We do not have a Jonathan, never had a Jonathan on our team working on Summer's case. The information this Jonathan is speaking regarding Equusearch is absolutely not true. Beware, especially if you are donating. Donations should be made through our website, Beware. So I clicked on the Twyla name. Ooh, not this one. I clicked on Twyla, and all I see is this. And I'm like, well, maybe this isn't even Twyla. So I called Midwest Equusearch because you got to verify. So I called, and a lady named Darlene, I left a message, and she called me right back like 10 minutes later and said, I just talked to Twyla. And yes, that is her channel. Yes, that's her. And no, we have no Jonathan. Nobody is on the ground for Summer Wells at all, unfortunately. It's very disheartening to hear something like this, that no verification was done. He was just spouting off all of this stuff, and none of it's true. And I was shaking by that point. And then I just went live.
Your person said so. And also, are you going to take that money from that man that wants you to disclose her real
What?
identity?
Sorry, my daughter. Do you see? Like, they're talking to allegedly Jonathan with Texas Equusearch. And she branches off into whatever the fuck this is. Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry, my daughter. 1 second. I'm sorry. I think so because somebody in here, I just forwarded till I saw his name the first time, and I didn't hear her saying, calling Jonathan, paging Jonathan from Equusearch. And then when he gets up there, she says, Ernie, this is Jonathan with Texas Equusearch. And I'm like, oh my God, why are you doing this? This is a lie. This is a lie. Like this part.
Your person said so. And also, are you going to take that money from that man that wants you to disclose her real identity?
What?
You know, let me say this, Brooks. I get a lot of so
Killer, who is
everybody
he?
knows me in this community. Everybody knows that I put information out there about people and stuff, and it's wrong to do, but it's what I used to do. I was a skip tracer for
Yeah, that's
22
great,
years.
Ernie.
I
That's
can find
great.
virtually anybody.
Okay, good.
I gave you information as soon as you say it before. I'd be like, hey, here it is.
Well, it's been 5 years and you haven't fucking found Summer, so what are you talking about?
But I don't understand why I would want to, go into another creator and dox another creator or anything like that. As of right now,
Why do you care? Do you see her face up on the screen?
Later on in life, maybe something. But as of right now, I'm not hurting nobody else. I'm not doing any of that. I've got us focused on Summer Wells, and as soon as I get back to New York City, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing.
You going to take Jody with you and go have some ribs?
I'm going to fucking flip out. I'm going to legitimately flip the fuck out. Is this a joke, Brooks? Like, is this a joke to you? Is Summer a joke to you? Because it feels like she's a joke to you. Like, you think she's funny. Because I don't think it's fucking funny. Okay? No, that's definitely not Chase. Would know that voice a million miles away. The guy talking that you're hearing right now is Ernie. But she keeps changing the topic to like weird bullshit. He didn't ask for money. Ernie's not asking for money. The Jonathan dude did. This is the point of this. Forget Ernie for a minute. We have a whole fucking situation there. That's a whole nother situation. This is about Brooks bringing up and introducing Jonathan from Texas Equusearch, who doesn't fucking exist whatsoever. He's not real. He's not a person. He's a person, clearly. But who is he? Where did he come from?
Favorite meal and meet with Zohan Mondami. She seems to be a big fan
Really?
of his. So,
I'm losing it.
I think some
Go
people
ahead.
are confused by what you said, Jonathan, when you said Tim Miller has a good idea where she is. But you didn't say Tim knows where she is.
Yeah, Tim does not know where she is.
Tim wasn't even there.
If he because Brooks in the chat, if he did, this case would have been solved. But
Well, clearly,
you know, with his health conditions, he's probably not going to be able to make it.
to make it where
But we got other boots on the ground.
you've got no fucking boots on the ground. You lying piece of shit.
So let me say this, and I know where Tim's probably coming from, and I don't even know Tim. You know, when you
I feel
interview
like
the
I'm
parents,
losing my mind.
a good investigator will be able to tell exactly from the parents the way their the emotions, the way their characteristics are, the way everything. You can watch it unfold. A good interrogator can pretty much determine anything and everything about what needs to be done.
Tim's not an
by the
interrogator.
actions of the people, the suspects. Do you agree on that?
Well, Jonathan's not a detective or an investigator. They search for people. But I mean,
no, but he was there. He was. You said you was listening to Tim talk to Don and Candace, correct, Jonathan?
It's recorded.
Oh,
Okay.
I was in the field.
I'm gonna fucking throw my phone. I'm literally gonna throw it. Who made this lie up? Which one of you did this? Why are you doing it? I need to understand that part. Who the fuck brought this dude up? Where did he come from? Who the fuck is he? Who is he? Why? Who is this guy? Watch when he comes up. Watch when he comes up. Right before he gets up there. Who's this person? Cindy.
This is going to be danger. And no matter
Watch.
because I want to do an and I can do all this myself like that, but when it comes time to doing the major things that need to be done, any kind of thing that needs to be done with the GDR, all that, I've got to have a licensed professional. Did you know that?
No, but I didn't ask that question.
I'm just waiting for
I know
her.
where my mom is buried, and you would have to have permission from the cemetery, but the cemetery gets permission from the family. Now, if it's under the guise of law enforcement, now mind you, that's Oklahoma. That's not Tennessee. Okay?
I'm not focused on any of this.
It is a major deal. That's why a lot of people, they're not doubting you. I don't see that. They want to know who exactly on your crew. Because you told me 300 or 400 people, and there's no reward.
300 or 400 people.
Short that's throw in 10 grand.
Let me say this. When I said 300 or 400 people, I never said that with my teammates. I said that would probably be the people that show up.
I don't.
When we do that,
I don't know
if
who
we're allowed to do
Kurt
it
is.
publicly, I'm saying there'll be 300 or 400 people there. They'll be, they'll have to move. They'll have to have law enforcement to pretty much guide the traffic in and out. But seriously,
Ernie, 300 or 400. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I did not mean to interrupt. But oh my gosh,
I'm just trying to get to a specific part here.
If you have that many people now, why are they not out there searching for somewhere else? Why are they not boots on the ground right now searching for somewhere else?
Obviously, you missed everything just now. You didn't. You took what you wanted to hear and you ran with it. Like I said, you did it before. So I said there'll probably be 300 or 400 people. That's volunteers and people that just show up. I never said that I had 300 or 400 people. I said that's there you go. You see, people don't want to listen to anything, and they don't want to hear it. And no matter you could say people are good people.
No.
People automatically say what they want to say. They say it. They put it out there before they think about it. They don't check it twice before they put it out.
No,
that's what we can agree to disagree.
We can agree to disagree. I can just tell you right now, this is my channel, and I don't want a bunch of people over talking each other. You ask a question, someone answers. But when someone is getting upset, it's time to take a deep breath and go somewhere else. Where is Jonathan? Can someone page Jonathan and bring him up? Because Jonathan volunteers for Equusearch.
Oh, does he?
All right, we got someone knocking at the door.
Does he? Does he volunteer for Equusearch? Did you do the most minuscule of verification? Anything? I don't know. I really feel, yeah. And he doesn't seem to know. So, I mean, was Jonathan in the chat before that? Let's look here. Let's go back. I'm going through the chat. Hold on. They do say his name, though. I took a screenshot of that. Oh, it's on here, but Jonathan Heinrich or some shit like that. That's what they said. Kiki's True Crime. She ends up getting up there for a second. Evelyn, Wendy, Truth Hurts, Queen of Moles, Mole the Mole. Ooh, fuck all these people. I'm just seeing if I see anybody like come in the chat all of a sudden. Jonathan Henrik 7482. Got him. All right, so let's see how this goes down. Let me see if I see him anywhere else. No. Okay. So he comes in the chat under Jonathan, HEINRICH 7482. He says GM Johnny Kramer, like good morning. Johnny Kramer says good morning, Duck Lady. Let's see if he says anything here. Johnny Kramer, Karen, Reba, Johnny Kramer again. Is this somebody who's like fucking been around? Like, does she know his name? Does she think he's like a volunteer? Yeah, this dude doesn't seem to have a big accent. I don't see, like, I'm looking to see if he's saying like, oh yeah, I volunteer. I'll come up in a minute or something. And we can look at the chat together in case I'm missing it and one of you guys can screenshot it or something. But it gets blurry so fast. Hold on. I hate that. I read really fast, so, but I just may not get it and you guys do, so. Johnny Kramer. It's not him. Jen Curran. No. Johnny Kramer again. Okay, so he says hi to one fucking person. What? Bellen Alpha, Broken Dolls, Christian, no, Danny. Karen, I'm not buying. Beth, Truth, Johnny the musician. Jonathan Hendricks, I am here. I know I should be in my office, right? But then I'm not on StreamYard. I'm just on my phone. See? He says, I am here. Who's he telling that to?
You talk, and what I want to know is you're talking in terms of we. Do you have a team? Backers. I'm going to be meeting. I'm actually going to be productive at it. Exactly. So that right. You got to have it. Now, Ernie, I just got. Okay,
That's
I
that's
agree.
just my opinion, honey. You know, I'm.
Oh, and also,
They did.
David just
They
messaged
did.
me.
All right, you're not scared of me, are you, Ernie?
No, not King Cole baloney, right?
Literally nothing's funny when it comes to Summer.
Down.
It's
in
just not
answer to
fucking
this
funny.
question,
Like, nothing is funny.
Joe,
Nothing.
especially
Not one
Jonathan
thing.
volunteers for Equusearch. He knows Tim Miller, he knows Dave Radar, and all.
So that's how it went down. He says, I am here to her. So, did somebody like message her and just say, like, I'm this person, and she didn't like verify it? You can if you are if it's in a comment, and you can if you're a mod, but you can't just like on a normal person. No, like I can do this, report or block, that's it. But in comments, you can. See, like in a comment, I can go to her channel, right? But I can't do that on a chat unless I'm a moderator. So that's unfortunate, but I'm so sorry. This has pissed me off. There's no way someone could have thrown. Okay, this lady at their funeral. Shut up. Damn, Ernie. Never tried to dig a hole. I love your calls, tell Lee. The body farm is in Knoxville. Does PG really? Fuck PG. Ernie, shut up. Brooks, do you remember when Candace and I think our mom went to the cemetery in the beginning? They planted flowers? No, that didn't fucking happen. Would you think that when they were putting him in the grave, they looked down and see nothing? Let them check. You never know what a criminal would do. In my opinion, the theory of Morrison Cemetery, this would have been looked at early in the case, man. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I do not believe Summer's in that grave. Please check that you are subbed. If you don't shut the fuck up, lady. I think Grandis left around the same time. No, it was 6.5 weeks later, but 5.5 weeks later. I do appreciate Ernie realizes where he made mistakes. Anyone following Ernie? What's wrong with these people? On his vacation time. Vacation from what, lady? This is all for show. I love Ernie, but he's talking bullshit. Ernie's here for the cash. What's Ernie's channel? Why do people keep giving Ernie attention? I guess another fake search from Ernie. Everybody's focused on Ernie. Okay, well, at least they're not focused on the fake Equusearch guy, because he doesn't exist. Okay, Ernie, do you know that Jonathan guy's fake? He's fake. He's not real. Don't attack Ernie. Don't attack him. Do not attack Ernie. Please, just don't. Not in here. I don't like that at all. I understand not everybody's happy with what he's doing. I'm not happy with any of this situation whatsoever. No, I have no idea what's going on. 5 days ago, you were on Brooks. Brooks had a man named Jonathan Texas Equusearch come up and speak to you. Did you know who that guy was, or did she just bring that guy up? Yeah, if we're attacking, we're never going to get answers. It's okay, one way. I get it. A lot of people feel a certain way about a lot of people, but we've all been at each other's throats for so many years, and it's done nothing. I'm asking him to clear that up about the Texas Equusearch man. This cat's crazy. Can you go live when Jason's done so I can come up and explain everything to you that's been uncovered? Yeah, that would be really good, Tiffany, if you guys can do that. I'm just asking him if he knew prior. No, I do not know the guy. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Ernie didn't know who that was. He just came up there. Great. So it's Brooks. Thanks, Brooks. Fucking. Are you gonna go live, Ernie? And Candace said she ain't called you, Ernie. I don't know about that. Brooks plays charity at East Coast Church Channel. I think that's Tiffany's. I mean, I know it's Tiffany Marie, but I don't know if I have her blocked on other channels. We used to fight all the time. We used to be fighters, and we aren't anymore. I heard somebody ask that. She was like, "No, we're fine. If Tiffany Marie wants to come up with me tonight, I will. I'm sure Brooks can. Don't try and start no motherfucking trouble, because if Brooks goes up there, Tiffany's gonna rip her fucking head off. So how about don't do that?" And why are you crying, Catch? I don't like that they used Texas Equusearch, Ernie. I called Midwest today, and they do not have anybody named Jonathan. That whole thing was made up. So she was telling you, and he was telling you that they could help you with all of this, but they can't. They can't because they don't exist. Do we know if the funeral call and the talk with the family are real? I have not heard the story she told. It isn't about enabling Zep. It's about information. It's about not screwing up Summer's case further. It is a mess. I mean, we can sit around all day and bash Ernie. We can bash Tiffany. We can bash Gavel Geeks. We can bash me. What fucking good is that doing for Summer? I'm not about that business. Okay, so go somewhere else. I don't give a fuck. Enough harm has been done to her. Enough. It's all people ever want to fucking see is people argue. So sick of it. There you go. You don't know what people are doing behind the scenes. You don't know what people are talking about. You don't know. Okay? Nobody's enabling nothing. Post about the funeral home right after Teresa went live. You can hit all the laugh buttons. You can eat a fat one. You can do all the things. I don't give a fuck. I promise you I don't. Sorry. It's loud. Evan, you want to say hi? Mr. Savvy Mr. Savvy Hi, puppy. I don't feel comfortable reaching out to the family of this man. I don't blame you. That's Mr. Seven. We call him Sebby too. Now, Ernie said tonight. When does that mean? It's 7:07 already. I mean, what the hell time? It is tonight. It's already tonight. I need more coffee. I hate this place. Seriously. Where did Brooks get this guy's info? Like, where did he come from? Who is he? Like, really? Yeah, Sally, of course, I mean, you don't want to, but at the same time, if, Ryan posted it right away, I just wanted to verify, if I can't get verification, then I don't believe anything anymore. I just don't. There's way too much shit that happens around here for me to believe anything. So I called them. Like, was that Twyla? Yes, that was Twyla. And no, we don't have a Jonathan. And no, none of this was true. And that's so. Yep, and Twyla just messaged me. Yes, ma'am, that's me. There you go. She just messaged me on Facebook. I messaged her. She messaged me back. She said, yes, ma'am, that's me. So, hold on, let me mute for a second. My husband's calling me. Sorry. Has anyone tried to get a hold of Brooks to ask her? No. I mean, we just watched the live. We see him say, I'm here. We see she says he is a volunteer with Texas Equusearch. He can do all kinds of things. He knows all kinds of things, right? We see all of that with our eyes. It happened. That tells me she couldn't have verified it. I made one call and one fucking Facebook Messenger. It took me all of 5 minutes to do, and they called right back. Twyla, I messaged Twyla about 45 minutes ago, right before I got on here, so 50 minutes ago. And she immediately sees it and messages me back. Like, I don't even care what her fucking story is. You verify. That's your job as a creator. It's your job. You don't just bring anybody up in a missing kids case and say all this dumb shit. You don't. I'm so sick of it. It's one of them only panel people at my conversations with both the directors recorded. Yeah, she did record that. So, well, I mean, it's always up to us, right? Maybe it's a troll. Maybe it's just a person who's an asshole. Fair, fine, I understand. It doesn't matter. Erase all of it. If I bring somebody on my panel in a missing child's case, I damn well better fucking do my due diligence and make sure that it isn't a troll and make sure that they're telling the truth. That's on me. That's not on anyone else. Just me. I lost my coffee. You mother's a whore. What? I lost my whole coffee? How's that even possible? How? Oh, my God. Forget it. What did I do with that? Really? Where did I even go? Nowhere. Ugh, new coffee. Research is not that hard. Nope, it isn't. I mean, look how easy that was. She, right away. It's not like we're reaching out to rock stars here. We're reaching out to regular people just like us. No. Oh, did you type it in, what I read out? Sorry, Nanya. Did you type it out, Ange, just like I said it? And it didn't come up? Bernie said they was going to do it for free after talking to the student. You see? I did. I can't get it to pull up. Oh my God. I hate everybody. I really do. A while ago, I started leaving Summer's case alone. A while back. Because it's too emotional. It really is. And there's so much bullshit that goes on in her case. Oh. Like, I went over into the trauma community. I was like, I'll just stay over here where everybody's crazy, but they're all equally crazy. But then, of course, things happen. And why are people acting up after 5 years? Like, You don't have anything better to do with your life? Gosh, damn it. He did remain calm. He did come in. He came in. He said hello to the Johnny Music dude. He said GM Johnny Music, whatever, whatever. Then he says, I'm here. Brooks, I'm here. Those are the only two comments from him. So I'm guessing maybe they talked prior? I don't know. Don't know. It does suck, Sally. It really, truly does. She's just a little kid, man. This is not our entertainment. It's become that, I understand, but it's not what it was supposed to be. It isn't what it's supposed to be. We're adults. He said more chasing. I copied and pasted in the chat earlier. Okay. Jonathan Henrik 74822. Nothing comes up. Oh, cheesecake. I don't understand. What else did he say? JTR, I'm sorry. I was paying attention to the chat. Was it way in the beginning before I found him in there? Yeah, you always got to do the @ symbol too. Do the @ and then his name in the search bar. Not being rude, but I don't know. I know, Robin. I know, literally. Good Lord in heaven, help us all. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. It's too much. Why? Just why? I don't understand the whole fucking thing. Why? Hey, Audrey. Probably changed his handle. I bet he did. Within what, 5 days? Fucking bastard. No, I'll get off right now, Ernie. I'll literally get off right now. That actually pisses me off. I hope someone stays on him to deliver. To deliver what? He's not real. He's not a person. Not a, he's not a Equusearch person. He can't promise anything because he's not real. Twyla confirmed it. Darlene confirmed it. He's not real. He's a fucking lie. He's been on YouTube since September 11, 2018. Motherfucker. Chat, I was born and raised here in Texas. All right, Ernie. I had the number wrong. Okay. I thought they exchanged numbers. Ugh. Yeah, he's only Equusearch for YouTube, right? Exactly. No, Audrey, we already did, hon. I called and everything, and I talked to Twyla, or I messaged with Twyla, and I talked to Darlene, who answers the phone for Midwest. And they checked with everybody, too, and said, no, none of this is true. I mean, I'm sure Ernie did talk to him. How could he figure out that that's not him? He should have called Equusearch. That's what he should have done. But if you're not thinking that and you're thinking, oh, this creator's putting me in touch with this guy that she knows who works at fucking Equusearch, okay. Unless Ernie knows. Oh my god, my head. I can't. Saying that he grew up. I am interested in the follow-up shows, Brooks. Oh, are ya, you prick? You're not going back up there. Everybody who is hiding, come out the bushes, we don't bite. Oh, this guy is a clown. Yeah, he's typing it from the chat for us. He went and got all the JTR went and got the
pieces of the chat that Jonathan posted. I asked for those because I didn't see them. Oh, I know he's not. I said accountable for his words. I understand, Pix. Sorry. You know I'm on 100 right now, Pixie. I'm like, boy, mama, that is very good news. Okay. Somebody found him on Facebook? This dude? I swear to God, I want to turn into one of those channels. Everything else is good morning to people. Thank you so much, JTR. I want to be one of those channels who there's this guy on, I don't know if he's on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. He'll like go find crazy racist people, but he doesn't even expose them. He exposes the people in the fucking comments who liked it and support it. You would not believe the number of crazy fucking people out here. You really wouldn't. The number of scamming, crazy, racist, just mental cases, you wouldn't even believe the number. So many scams, and it's all day. You know who I'm talking about, Gavel? I love that fucking guy. He's like, you know how we do it. Let's pick this one. And I'm like, oh yeah. Let's pick them. Well, remember Ernie set up fake calls before. Listen, I don't have fucking time for the Ernie stuff. It is not up to Ernie to verify who goes on Brooke's panel. She introduced them. He didn't introduce her. She introduced Ernie to the fake dude. Does that make sense? She brought him up. She introduced him as Texas Equusearch. What do you mean you know? If you know, then why are we talking about a fake phone call that Ernie did? What does that have to do with this? Don't mean to be rude. I am rude. Especially when it comes to Summer's case. I don't care at this point. I'm so frustrated. There are too many fucking adults, grandmas, grandpas, and fucking brothers and sisters, uncles and cousins out here acting like a fucking fool about Summer. It's not right. It's not right. And it's 5 years that this has been going on. 5. Yeah, maybe they both know. If they both know Ernie, I will kick your fucking face. All right, let me get off here so Ernie can go live and people can go over there. You saw it's unlock your reality or something? Oh, and then gave myself a headache, child. Oh. Crazy chicken lady, sorry. Oh. All right, if you have his channel, go over there. I don't know if a mod can post it in here. Tiffany made some phone calls today regarding all this crazy grave stuff in Tennessee. They think Summer Wells is under a grave of a man in the Morrison Cemetery. It's just disrespectful, rude, and crazy. And I don't know. I don't even know. There you go. Click that and go over there. Yep, I don't have to step in this shit. I know it's all shit. You're right. It absolutely is, and it has been since about, I don't know, June 30th, 2021. You know?